Seniors. If your stool looks like this, it could be a sign of cancer. Mesh. Senior health tips. If you are over 60, your morning bathroom trip is currently providing a high-definition window into your internal health, yet you are likely flushing away the most critical warning signs of your life. Most seniors ignore minor changes in their digestion, but new 2026 oncological data reveals that subtle shifts in the shape, color, and frequency of your stool are the first, and sometimes only, indicators of colorectal silent growth. You are likely one misinterpreted symptom away from missing a window for early detection that could save your life. You need to identify these specific stool benchmarks immediately, because for a senior body, the difference between a benign change and a malignant signal is hidden in the details you've been too embarrassed to look at. You won't want to miss the final habit, or 99% will miss the last tip and will be stuck with digestive uncertainty for life. The first major red flag is the pencil-thin transition. If you notice your stool has become consistently narrow, resembling a pencil or a ribbon, it is a mechanical warning from your colon. In a body over 60, this shape suggests that the internal passage is being restricted. While it could be a simple polyp, it is often the first sign of a tumor growing inward from the colon wall, narrowing the exit path for waste. If this lasts for more than a week, your body is literally screaming for a visual inspection, as this structural change is a hallmark of early-stage obstruction. The second warning sign is the dark terry transformation. Most seniors look for bright red blood, but occult bleeding from higher up in the digestive tract often appears as black, sticky, or tar-like stool. This occurs when blood is partially digested, a sign that a growth is leaking in the upper colon. Because it doesn't look like fresh blood, many seniors mistake it for the effects of an iron supplement or a dark meal. However, this hidden bleed is a primary indicator of vascular erosion, caused by a mass that is stealing your red blood cells and leaving you chronically fatigued. The third indicator is the paradoxical diarrhea pattern. This is when you experience frequent, watery movements that seem to leak around a feeling of fullness or constipation. In the medical world of 2026, we know this as bypass leakage. A solid mass in the colon can act as a dam, only allowing liquid waste to pass through the remaining gaps. If you are over 60 and find yourself constantly reaching for anti-diarrheal meds while still feeling backed up, you aren't dealing with a simple stomach bug, you are dealing with a physical barrier that needs immediate attention. However, many seniors find that even when their tests come back clear, they still struggle with heavy digestion and a stubborn weight plateau because of thermogenic resistance. This is a common 2026 health crisis where your internal fat-burning furnace has effectively dimmed, making your metabolism sluggish and your gut feel congested. A lot of my viewers are getting great results with a new breakthrough called Citrus Burn. It's a 100% plant-based formula that helps break through that metabolic wall. One thing that's helping thousands right now is how it uses Seville orange peel to boost that internal fire. If you want faster results without feeling weighed down, this is what I recommend because it helps activate fat burning even while you're sleeping, and it comes with a 180-day money-back guarantee. The fourth stool sign to watch for is the pale or clay-colored shift. Stool gets its color from bile processed by the liver and gallbladder. If your waste suddenly looks light gray or clay-colored, it signals a biliary blockage. While this could be a gallstone in seniors over 60, it can indicate a growth at the head of the pancreas or in the bile duct that is cutting off the flow of digestive enzymes. This color void is often accompanied by itchy skin or yellowing eyes, and it is a medical emergency that requires a scan to rule out aggressive systemic issues. Fifth is the persistent floating stool, accompanied by an oily sheen. This is known as steatorrhea, and it means your body is no longer absorbing fats. While this can happen after a greasy meal, if it becomes your new normal, it suggests that your pancreatic integrity is compromised. A growth in the digestive system can block the enzymes necessary for fat breakdown. For a senior, this leads to rapid nutrient malnutrition and unexplained weight loss, which are the secondary flags that cancer has begun to consume the body's resources. Sixth is the mucous membrane alert. While a tiny bit of mucus can be normal, seeing large amounts of jelly-like substance in the toilet is a sign of intestinal distress. In the context of senior health, this mucus is often produced by the colon in an attempt to lubricate a passage that is being blocked by a tumor. If you see this combined with a change in your bowel clock, meaning you no longer go at your usual time, you must understand that your body's biological rhythm has been disrupted by an invasive force. If you're finding it hard to stay active, or you're struggling with puffy inflammation and intense weight plateaus after 60, one thing that's helping thousands right now is citrus burn. It is specifically designed to reduce those intense cravings by up to 54%, making it much easier to stick to a clean, fiber-rich diet that protects your colon. Plus, they're offering 2 free bonuses right now: the Rapid Detox Protocol and Mind Over Metabolism Mastery. These are perfect for cleaning your system from the inside out so your gut health can actually improve. It's 100% plant-based and contains no stimulants, which is vital for senior heart health while you work on your metabolic markers. 7th is the Iron Deficiency Anemia Connection. If your stool looks normal, but you are feeling ghostly pale and short of breath, you may have microscopic bleeding. For seniors over 60, unexplained anemia is considered colorectal cancer until proven otherwise. This is because tumors in the right side of the colon are often large and cauliflower-like. They don't block the stool, but they bleed silently into it. You won't see the blood, but your blood count will plummet. This silent siphon is why yearly fecal immunochemical tests in a FIT are non-negotiable for seniors. 8th is the frequency flip-flop. If you have been regular for 40 years and suddenly oscillate between extreme constipation and frequent urgency, your colonic transit time has been compromised. In a 70-year-old body, the muscles of the colon don't just quit for no reason. This irregularity is often the result of the colon trying to push waste past a growing obstruction. Ignoring this as just getting old is the biggest mistake you can make, as this is the stage where the issue is often most treatable. 9th is the lower back and pelvic ache. Many seniors mistake referred pain from the colon for simple back pain or sciatica. However, if you have a dull, heavy ache in your pelvis that worsens after a bowel movement, it could be a sign that a growth is pressing against the sacral nerves. This neural pressure is a late-stage warning that the mass has grown large enough to affect the surrounding structural environment of your lower torso. If you are struggling with a weight plateau that makes your digestive pressure feel worse and your joints ache, one thing that's helping thousands right now is the biggest discount on the 6-bottle pack of Citrus Burn, which currently includes free shipping. This 2026 formula helps break through thermogenic resistance by activating your body's natural heat production. When you carry less visceral fat, the mechanical load on your digestive organs is significantly reduced, allowing your colon to function with much higher efficiency. It's the perfect natural solution for a 6-month systemic reset with a 180-day 100% money-back guarantee. 10th is the sensation of incomplete evacuation. Known medically as tenesmus, this is the feeling that you still need to go even after you just finished. For a senior, this is a proprioceptive error. Your brain is receiving signals that there is something in the rectum, but that something isn't stool. It is a mass. This constant urge is one of the most reliable clinical signs of rectal cancer and should never be dismissed as simple internal hemorrhoids. The final habit that 99% of people miss is the monthly visual audit. Once a month, you must check your waist against a medical chart for 3 consecutive days. If you miss this last tip, you are flushing the evidence of your own health. The monthly audit allows you to spot trends rather than one-offs. By comparing your results over time, you can catch the narrowing or color shifts before they become a crisis. This simple 10-second habit seals your proactive health strategy and ensures that you are the first to know if your internal chemistry has changed. It is the secret to moving from vulnerable to vigilant in your 60s and 70s. It's time to stop being polite about your digestion and start being precise about your survival. Subscribe. Which advice will you start applying today?